Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me and happy Sunday. Very nearly said Tuesday. A little bit ahead of myself. Today is Sunday, February 21st. It's about 10 o'clock at night. So, reading updates. I read last week 1,000 Ships by Natalie Haynes. I just recorded my review of it and that'll be going up tomorrow. So, I need to also edit that. But it was really good. I quite liked it. I'm a big fan of Natalie now. I was after Pandora's Jar as well. But I gave this 4 stars. It was, I don't even know that, in the terms of why it wasn't a 5-star, it's not even that anything was wrong with it. It's just that it just didn't, hit me as intensely as, Ariadne did. But it was really, really well done. And it was really interesting because, Penelope's story, for example, was, written as letters to Odysseus, where are you? You've been gone so long, and really, you see her go through all the emotions, and she starts kind of narrating back what she's been hearing about Odysseus' travels back after the war, which, you see in the Odyssey, and we see a little bit of in Circe. So it was interesting seeing in this story when he went to Circe's island, Penelope saying that she's heard this after having read of it happening in Circe. It was an interesting crossroads. Natalie doesn't care, if it's the Trojan women or the Greek women or the deities. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna hear everyone's story, and I love that. I love how involved and inclusive it was of every woman's story. But yeah, I think it was amazing. So I am really looking forward to reading more of her work. So from there, I immediately picked up The Silence of the Girls by Pat Barker. This is a retelling of the Trojan War in Briseis' side, her story. And I have mixed emotions about it. What I would say, I am so far, and I'm not quite halfway through. I'll probably get halfway through tonight. I'm a bit disappointed just for the fact that there's been some foul language, and to some people that might sound so trivial, but I don't like to see swearing in books, and that's each to their own. It's so much each to their own, but for me personally, I don't like to see it. I think that there's more ways to say things, and I swear, and I swear, sometimes I try not to, sometimes I don't. To be reading a book set this many centuries ago and then to just see these people casually cursing, it just immediately throws me out of the book, and I'm like, I want to be in the book. I want to become a part of what's happening. And then to see vocabulary that just really doesn't suit the location or the time or whatever, it's very jarring to me. So and it was very crass, so I didn't appreciate it. It's not happening constantly, because I would have put the book down. But the story itself is really good. I really like how she set it up. I like how she's taking us through it. I'm really, really enjoying that. Anyway, I'm going to keep reading, see how it goes, and I'm going to check in with you guys tomorrow. So I hope you are having a great day, morning, noon, night, whatever it is, and I will see you later. Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I hope you are all having a great day. It's Tuesday the 23rd of February, about near 5:30 at night. But I finished The Silence of the Girls a short little bit ago here, so I might do my review on this tonight, possibly tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I have really mixed feelings about this one, but the main feeling that hit me when I finished it is I was like, I'm done with my Greek mythology books. I have all of them complete, which just left me feeling really not great because I'm still quite in the mood for reading Greek mythology and myth retellings. I do have the Odyssey, which I haven't read yet, and I really want to read it, but I really want to read the Iliad first. I know you don't have to, and since I have read, retellings of the Trojan War, I have an idea of what happens in the Iliad, but I just I don't know, I really want to read the original story of the Trojan War and then head into the Odyssey. But I'm excited for whenever I get to it. Just, I want to read it in order. So I picked up this book called Caligula by Simon Turney. This was published in 2018. I didn't realize it's part of a series, but it's the Damned Emperors series, and it's the first one. I've had it since it was published in 2018, and I have not read it yet. It is about 450 pages or so. Though it looks massive, but the font's fairly big, so I think I like that in a book, where the font is not minuscule. Because I feel like it's encouraging when you're reading a book and you can physically see the progress you're making with it. I mean, this is about Roman emperor. Rome, Greece. I mean, I don't know. It's not the same thing, but I feel like it's, adjacent, but in a way that I might still be interested in. I have started this before, read the little prologue moment, and put it down and never read it, but it was just really, it's big too, so that it was standing out at me from the shelf, but I just reread the prologue, and just the way it's written I really, really like, just the way the wording is. So I'm like, okay, alright, let's see what happens. And this is kind of the first example of me trying to figure out, was I just not in the mood for the book, or was it a DNF? And how long will I push myself to read through a book before I decide it's a DNF as well? Because if I'm not in the mood for a book, I'm pretty quick to put it down and move on to something else, because, you should, when you're reading for enjoyment, you should enjoy reading. It's kind of my train of thought. But I don't want to get only a few pages into a book and decide it's a DNF. So I'll have to toy around and see. But I am hoping that this just grabs my attention and that we get along just fine. So I will keep you posted and we'll see how it goes. Hey everybody, it is still Tuesday night, barely. It's just past 11 p.m. I've just had a cozy night of reading. My husband just made me another cup of coffee, which I've already managed to spill some of, so that's fine. That's why we wear hoodies. But I don't know, I haven't had coffee for a week, and then today this is my 5th cup, so I just really think I'm making up for lost time. And it's funny because coffee, it doesn't wake me up. I don't drink it to be awake and alert. It's a comfort, it makes my soul feel alright. It's just cozy and comfy, and I love it. Yeah. So, got my coffee. I started Caligula. I was listening to both the audiobook and reading along with it, and then I kept the audiobook going while I was catching up in my planting in Animal Crossing. My pumpkin patch is looking good. But I got I got about 90 pages in. I read part 1, so I'm just about to start part 2. It's really, really good. It reads really well. It is narrated from his youngest sister's point of view, and it's her telling the story through her eyes, and she's pretty drastically younger than everybody. So it's really interesting seeing how she perceived everything as a child. But it's really, really good. I'm quite liking it. I just love learning about, just anything historical. I really adore. And it kind of works because with me reading books set in Greece and now set in Rome, because I'm doing the British history side with online courses I have been doing with my mom, which has been a lot of fun. Every Sunday afternoon we do do a course together. So I did Egyptian hieroglyphs myself, then we did Egyptology together, then we did a course on King Henry VIII, and now we're doing the history of the Tudors. And we did the 3rd module on Sunday, which is good because it actually started to get into the Tudors. The first 2 modules were all about the Plantagenet dynasty, and that's interesting in the sense it shows you how through the War of the Roses the Tudors came to be the monarchy. But genuinely those first 2 modules could have been a module all themselves. They easily could have been a module all on their own. So I was excited to see it move into more familiar territory. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading this for a little bit more tonight. Probably not too much more, but get over the 100-page threshold. I always like to hit that 100 mark, and then I'll turn in for the night. And tomorrow, I don't know. Don't know what tomorrow holds. Guess we'll have to see. I'm getting a bit of a spring cleaning mood, so maybe we'll see if I do that this week. We'll find out. We'll find out, but I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, February 24th. It's 8:15 in the evening. Today is actually Saphira's first birthday. We have, I don't think I've even spoken about all the critters yet, but you've seen Kiara, and she is my kitten, though she's nearly a year old. Age-wise, we got her, though, in June, but she was born in March. Oh my goodness, so was I. I just realized we have the same birth month. And then we have Albert, and he is our little gray lion head, and he's more like a dog than a bunny, but love him for it. Then we have Saphira, who is our little black rabbit. We got her today, a year ago, so that's really crazy. Because a year ago, I mean, so much was different, but we'd only just moved into our home and everything. We don't quite know for sure what breed she is. I think we thought maybe she's a Rex, but I can't remember. But then there was another breed that I thought she was more like, and I can't remember. And then we have Bumble, who is my tortoise. He is a Horsfield tortoise, or a Russian tortoise. So we love our animals, and today is Saphira's birthday. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just kind of planning March, planning some videos. I don't know, I want to do like Pisces themed videos. I saw there's like a Pisces book tag. I'll probably do that. I saw Noelle Gallagher, she did books that made me cry video. Like, that's amazing. I don't know if I should do videos like set by the water or about water or something like that, since we're a water sign. Like, I love how Noelle did the books that made her cry, but I really prefer talking about books I physically have here with me. I do. I like to hold them up and chat about them, unless I'm holding a very nicely warm cup of coffee. Then I cuddle that real close. But for books that have made me cry, I don't actually have too many here that immediately spring to mind. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, no, a couple just popped immediately. A few were just like, oh, Mel, no, you cried over me. Oh, I'm spilling my coffee. What would it be? Like, what kind of day would it be where I didn't spill coffee? What would that be? That's why there's no books around me while I hold it. But yeah, so I'm kind of gonna, I think tonight's gonna be kind of planning. Maybe I'll keep listening along to Caligula, possibly. But it is really good. I'm very invested in what's happening, and yeah, I guess we'll see what happens, but I will catch up with you guys later. I hope you're having a cozy beverage and not spilling it all over yourself. Hey everybody, happy Thursday. It is just past 8 p.m. on Thursday. I know this because Kiara is going to the vet tomorrow to get spayed. So her curfew for food and water before the surgery is 8 p.m. the night before. And of course, like, tonight is the night that she decides I'm not going to finish my food. I fed her at 20 past 7, her wet food, and normally she like gobbles it all up within a couple minutes. But here I was at 5 to 8, like, you know, trying to encourage her to keep eating, and she ate a bit more. But then she was just done, so I took it away. But I was like, ugh, because she's very in the morning food focused, and I know she's going to be a very cranky kitten tomorrow, because at 6 a.m. right around, she likes to go and have a morning munch on her dry food. It's not going to be there, so. I went to film my February wrap-up today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to finish Caligula in time. So there's, 3 days left of the month, so I'm gonna be very to the limit if I'm gonna finish Caligula in time. And I don't mind if I don't. Like, that's not, I'm not like, okay, you've got a deadline. Like, I don't care if it rolls over, but I would like it. I don't know if I need to put it in the February wrap-up or in the March TBR. No idea. I also don't fully know my March TBR yet. Although, hold on. I got the Iliad in today. Miles, my husband, got it for me because I have been desperate to read the Iliad after reading all of the retellings of the Trojan War. And I have the Odyssey, but I wanted to read this first. So this is the Wordsworth Classics. I have these in the Shakespeare Sherlock books. So I'm really excited for this. So I know this is going in my March TBR, but the rest of the month I've got really no idea. I am gonna make a cup of coffee. I forgot while I was down there taking Kiara's food away. And then I'm going to curl up with Caligula and just read on because I'm really enjoying it. The descriptions, the characters, yeah, I have no idea where it's going and I'm excited to find out. Hey everybody, sorry for the shakiness and bad lighting and quality and everything. I was just editing the vlog, so it's editing Janelle here on Saturday, and I realized I never filmed an outro. I didn't film anything yesterday or today for the vlog, so very quick update is Kiara had her surgery. She is okay. She's slept most of the day, but yesterday with painkillers, she thought she was invincible, so we've been on duty to make sure she doesn't prove herself wrong. And I finished Caligula today and quite enjoyed it. I don't think I'm going to do a review video for it since it is the end of the month and I'm doing a wrap-up anyways. That seems kind of not necessary really, so I'll give my final thoughts in my wrap-up, but I gave it a 4-star rating and quite enjoyed it. So yeah, sorry for the very random ending to the vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed me tripping over my words and spilling my coffee, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.